My name is Mwape Musonda. I'm an assistant accountant at the National Institute for Scientific and Industrial Research. The accounts department is the nerve center of any organization that you will find. So just like here in NISIR, we as the accounts department, what we do is to facilitate all the activities that NISIR undertakes to fulfill its mandate. So in details, what we do is that there are a number of activities that NISIR undertakes. So for us as the finance department, what we do is to make payments, to source for funding, to ensure that the activities that NISIR aims to undertake each and every day are fulfilled. So we provide the resources, the finances that are required in order for NISIR to fulfill its mandate. I have been at this place in NISIR since 2014. I've worked in various portfolios, starting out from Chilanga, which is where there's the Animal Science Research Center, and later on moved on to here at head office, and I have been providing the smooth operations of the finance department. There are a lot of challenges that we face in the finance department, but I think some of the most significant, there were periods in which we were never getting the full funding as an institution. I think the period between 2018 all the way up to 2021, we had a huge problem of funding, and therefore we were unable to function as we were supposed to as a department, because there are a lot of obligations that we were failing to meet, even statutory obligations we were failing to meet. And also as the whole institution, we were unable to fulfill our mandate. So the funding issue is a big one, one of the biggest challenges. And then also just these operational challenges where usually the Department of Accounts is misunderstood by various departments in organizations, where maybe someone wants to come and make a request for a payment which is not budgeted, and when such happens, they come to us and we provide the guidance that this is not in the budget, and people won't take it lightly. They usually such kind of challenges. So but these are not just common to us as NISIR, but they're common to every other institution. My career has grown and is still growing. When I started out in NISIR, I was somewhat a junior officer. I've performed the functions from very basic functions up to roles of preparing financial statements, contributing to the preparation of financial statements. I have been in various positions from 2014, and my growth in career has been progressive, and right now I think the trajectory is good, and we are growing. So NISIR has been there. I've been here for almost 10 years now, and from the time I started, I'm not in the same position that I started out in.
this year's theme for the Labor Day, as we commemorate it, it's very much in line with what we do here at NISIR, because it's talking about industrialization through science and decent work. So for us here at NISIR, as the workers, as the laborers, I think we are particularly happy with the theme, and it's in line with our work, and we can only endeavor that we make sure that we deliver up to what the expectations of the public. We're a public institution and government gives us the funding, and we're happy that management here is helping us, and we have hope that we are going to head somewhere, and we are going to make the necessary contribution to national development. So we are here, and we are here to save, and it's our day as laborers, so we are here to commemorate it. We enjoy the day, and like our director said, we enjoy the day, but come Monday, we go back to work so that we can deliver up to the expectations of the Zambian people. Thank you.
So in NISIR, initially started out being the chairperson for the unionized employees who were part of the Unzao union. That was in 2017. That's when the junior staff then elected me to the position of chairperson, and I was chairperson from 2017 until 2020. I got promoted to the position of assistant accountant, and after that I came to the senior staff association, and I think that's just barely 6 months after being in the senior staff, there were elections that were held, and my colleagues in senior staff thought that I deserved, or they gave me the responsibility once again to be the chairperson for the association. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity that my colleagues have given me. I don't take it lightly, and I work to make sure that we perform to the expectations of all the employees. Work of accounts is very demanding. Also, the work of unionism is very, very demanding, and you really have to strike a balance which works well for yourself. Otherwise, you find yourself, if you're not careful, that you underperform in one of the functions. So I make sure that when I have to do accounts work, I sit down, prioritize my work, and make sure that I finish off my work. And the union work, very, very demanding. So it's every day people come to me with various issues that are affecting them in the institution. So I also try to also make sure that do the work that is necessary. And I'll let you in on the secret. For positions such as being chairperson, you really have to, like, you're given that position, you have to think about it every now and then. You can't be the overall chairperson, the overall head of an association or union without you thinking about it, without you planning. You really have to plan all the time and anticipate things, issues that are going to come. So I try to make sure that I do a lot of planning with my team, and yeah, I think a lot of teamwork has made us to achieve the number of achievements that we have made collectively as all members of staff, yeah, and especially as the executive. So I have performed functions of being an accounts personnel. I have performed functions of being in the union. I understand my career properly, and it has made me to understand the governance side, the corporate governance side of the institution, as well as the actual work, being an operative in achieving the mandate of the institution. So really career growth. That's how I would describe my experience here at NISIR. the field of accountancy is exciting. You really have to be ready to put in your best in terms of the work. It's very demanding. You have to put in your best for you to be able to get to a stage where you enjoy your career. So you really have to put in your best in terms of school. You make sure that you get the best, and thereafter you get a very good experience, a very good exposure. If you are going to want to have a career in finance, you really have to understand the dynamics of finance and administration, because finance usually you combine with administration. You really have to do your best to understand how it works, so that you understand your role in the organization. After you have understood your role, then you perform better. And in terms of unionism, those of you who are interested, I would say you have to be brave, and you have to be above board all the time, because when you are in the union, you are the one who's going to call out the wrongs that are happening in terms of where you are in the institution. So for you to be able to call out the wrongs, you cannot be the one who's perpetrating the wrong in any institution. So you have to be above board. You have to be an example, so that even when you are calling out somebody to do, those who are doing wrong things, they won't tell you that even you are also perpetrating wrong. So you have to be brave, but also you have to make sure that you're above board all the time. You can't be perfect, you make mistakes, but you have to strive to make sure that you don't make a lot of mistakes, so that your work can be, you cannot be cited as well. Yeah, it's a difficult kind of work to do, because most of the times you find yourself you are the target of those who are senior in the organization. But if you are true to yourself, you are true to the duty, you will be able to excel. And eventually people do turn around and see that you mean well if you really do mean well. Most of the times people misunderstand you, but if you mean well, people finally realize that this person actually meant well.